right. We're going to get into a divine masculine and feminine reading today and just see where the guides and cards want to take us. A lot of you guys already know you can be a male or a female in one of these energies. Most of the time, you're going to resonate in the actual sex that you are, but there is quite a few people who, based on their childhood or based on their situation, tend to flip and go into another energy. So that does happen. So just kind of watch the video and see from whom you're resonating with. All right. How are you guys doing today? I hope you're doing well. All right, let's start with the divine masculine. Holy Spirit, please guide and direct me with these tarot cards for the truth about what's happening with the divine masculine and that masculine energy. What do you see happening? All right. And what do you see happening in the feminine energy spirit? All right. Bottom of the deck, we have marriage. Now, this, in my opinion, as of right now, means you're already spiritually married. It also means there's a union that has come into play lately. Could be a sexual union, spiritual union, verbal, physical union, whatever. There's some kind of union that's been recently made. Under that is the Hermit, which is feeling alone, going off by yourself, soul searching, asking a lot of deep questions, and really working through some unconditional love for your person and some unconditional love for yourself. Under that is the Tower and the Five of Wands. I do feel there is a shocking, perhaps even competition that might be coming up. Right now it's a secret, but there's maybe a spiritual battle. A spiritual battle. I don't know. I'm feeling that. I'm feeling the spiritual battle. Let's see how many cards the feminine has. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is that it? Yeah. 7 is the number for divine spiritual endings. It's also rising, ascension, being in tune with spirit, being in tune with your own spiritual self, feeling very much at the tip and at the end of a cycle. Let's see how many the divine masculine has. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, well, the masculine's in the 8 vibe, and that's about personal power, confidence, and authority, and dealing with karma and cycles. All right, let's go ahead and reveal for the DM what's going on. We have 7 of Wands, resistance, the Magician, the Hanged Man, the Knight of Cups, 6 of Swords, resolution, Page of Wands, Page of Pentacles, Six of Wands in the reverse, and Six of Pentacles in the upright. Let's get the feminine. We have Desire in the reverse, Six of Cups, Fate, Ten of Wands, the burden, Page of Wands, the Moon, Ten of Cups, Four of Swords. What's interesting, I see some duplications here that came out in a previous reading yesterday. For the masculine, what has duplicated is Seven of Wands, the Magician, and the Hanged Man. Those three cards came up yesterday. And for the feminine, what's duplicated is the Desire card, the Ten of Cups, and the Moon. There's definitely some secrets happening. The Divine Feminine is keeping a lot of secrets and withholding information, feelings, and all kinds of goodies that this masculine is just not aware of. I do sense some kind of sexual regret on the Divine Feminine side, because Desire's in reverse. Six of Cups is somebody with the past. Page of Wands, it was a moment of passion. It was quick. And then there's regret. 10 of Wands, the burden. So this Divine Feminine is like, I wish I wouldn't have gotten involved intimately with somebody from my past. The Divine Feminine definitely wants to create in her sexual energy. She wants to create a family. And that may be having children, or it may be I just want to start a home and a family. I want my own unit, you know? The Divine Feminine is just trying to create. The Divine Masculine over here is deeply in resistance, pulling back, holding back. Again, with that Hanged Man, just feeling stuck. I can't move somewhere right now. But at the same time of all this resistance, there's this, I want to give you an actual offer. I want to start giving to you, feminine. Knight of Cups, Page of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles. I want to give more time, more energy, and more of me. But there's this blasted, I don't want anyone to know about it. Six of Wands. Why doesn't the masculine want anybody to know about the time he's giving the feminine? Why so much humiliation with that? I'm fighting for us. So this masculine feels like there would be a fight. And if they publicly announce that they're going to be working on things with you, well, then there's going to be a lot of problems. And to be honest, they just don't want to deal with that, and they don't think that you should want to deal with that. They're trying to avoid a fight. Could be a fight with their family, friends, circles, an ex-lover, spiritual battles. We saw Five of Wands down there. I mean, they're just definitely trying to not have this huge fight. We have your light is guiding me home. It's beautiful and radiant. I'm worried about my legacy and status, which is my reputation. One more. I'm sick of pretending to be someone I'm not, and I'm wearing a mask. And that's, I think, a lot of it. You know that too. A lot of you guys are like, well, I don't even want what this person has to offer. if it's not going to be public, why would I want that? A lot of you guys are sick of being a secret. The feminine's gotten sexual with somebody. And it could be the masculine or it could be someone else. I don't know. It could be both. But there's some serious regret. And I feel like the feminine's not in good energy. The feminine needs to rest, recuperate, do some kind of a cleansing, a detoxification, if you will, from the people she's been tied to from her past. Let's see what the feminine may want to say. Hi, KB. Please don't give up on us. I promise I'll be back soon. So the feminine's like, I need some time, some space. Ten of Wands, I want to put this down for a little bit. I do sense some confusion for you, feminine. Confusion in the sense you don't know. You're not clear yet. I feel like you're juggling people from the past, perhaps. Even so, there's some stuff in the past that you need to let go of that you're working on. So I do think you are in the midst of self-love, self-work. And this is why you guys are really spending some time here alone, doing some of this healing. I think both of you need it. I'm going to have to shield all the children's eyes from things adult children should not see, even though my videos are specified not for children. I'm going to have to do some shielding, so I hope you don't mind. Companies today like to be dictators and rule and tyranny on what should be allowed and free. Free speech, free visuals, free anything, and what shouldn't. So please don't mind the shielding. There's for the feminine. There's for the masculine. Bottom of the deck. We have leaving. All right, leaving. So overall, underall energy, there is this sense of I'm crying, I'm upset. Maybe it's them, maybe it's you, but there's this energy between you guys of I have to leave. I'm not going to tolerate something anymore, which is somewhat of a tower. And we did see that. And so there's a problem. There's a breaking up of a connection and the building of a connection at the same time with marriage. But Hermit says, hey, we're stepping away from our marriage. We're stepping away from our union. We're having problems. That's really what this is all about. We're having problems. It says here, this is the energy of Capricorn. Farewells are as bitter as almonds and as cold as ice. The reflection of this card is Capricorn is the sign of Saturn, a god of the past, old and lonely, and yet also the sign of searching for one's self. Sometimes you need to find the strength to leave someone because sometimes people suffer because of you, and maybe if you leave, they will try to suffer as little as possible. So there is this, I don't want to hurt someone, but I need to leave them so I don't hurt them any further. This could be you, this could be him, I don't know. But someone knows I need to leave because I'm just creating more pain by being here. Your masculine's energy is bliss. There. Try to PG-13 as much of that as I can. But yeah, bliss. And there's a picture of a guy who is massaging the person that he loves. And she's just thoroughly enjoying it. He's treating her lovely, taking the time to serve her and make her happy. This is an act of service, and it's beautiful. It's a beautiful connection. She's having a great time. He loves making her feel good. I do think the masculine is in an energy of wanting to make you feel good. So the masculine wants to serve, be of service in some way to you. And that even means sexually. So this masculine may want to do oral for you, or massage you, or rub you, or, you know, just get physical with you to give you pleasure, not the other way around. Interesting enough. This is the energy of Jupiter. The 4 gourmets of eroticism. Everything begins with a sense of smell. Inhaling each other's scent is an irresistible urge to indulge in the ecstasy of love. So your masculine's going with something that they're attracted to your smell, or there's something about your smell that they're referencing sexually with you, that's a thing for them, that's important to them in some way. The reflection of Jupiter teaches how erotic pleasure is a game, where from simple gestures, you reach an irresistible crescendo and finally ecstasy. The magic of this card is, if you want your intimate moments to become unforgettable, pour 6 drops of a geranium essence and 6 drops of carnation essence into a small bottle of almond oil, cap it and shake it well. And then write your name on the label among the intertwined symbols of Venus and Mars. That's a little magic. A little magic doesn't hurt. But just know what's important to your masculine sexually and intimately is smell. And just a warning, ladies, your masculine may be pulling back a little bit because either your pheromones are off, your smell is off, or maybe something just doesn't smell right in the air between you guys. But your masculine did want to indulge in some kind of intimacy with you where they serve you. And that is something that they're trying to be a part of. Let's see what's going on with you. So with you, we have cooking. And it's already PG, so that's good. So chemistry, cooking, they're over here cooking a nice meal together, enjoying one another's presence. Intimate and close. The energy of Taurus, and it's about friendship. Very Gemini. So I think what moves your person is them being able to serve, and what moves you is closeness and friendship and intimacy, like that close relationship bond. That's what turns you on. Now, your desire is in reverse. Right now, you feel like, how can I indulge in any kind of intimacy without friendship, without communication? How could I be open to that? I think, to be honest, leaving and the Hermit, both of you are in the essence of pulling back from one another because you're not getting what you want from one another. And we have this, I'm fighting for us. And then we have don't give up on us. So there's this us. And I think that's the marriage card. That's the union. There is an us. But we're pulling away because we have some problems right now. I feel like you guys got close. Maybe you got intimate with this person, and now you're kind of regretting being intimate because they didn't give you that friendship and that closeness that you were looking for. And I feel like smell or something in the air just turned off your DM, and they pulled back. And now they're doing some kind of worrying about what people will think. There's some kind of I'm embarrassed and I'm humiliated. I'm embarrassed and humiliated. Diane, the ultimate subscription for January 2024. Hi, yay! Did you order that? I hope you did. That would be awesome. You get lots of goodies with that subscription. All right. What is Kali doing? Let's get Kali. Because she's doing something with that tower and all this pulling back energy and the leaving card. It's like, okay, why are we separating? What's going on? What's going to happen? Divine Feminine's regretting being open intimately. She did it just to have closeness, friendship, and intimacy. She did it to be happy, to feel in love, to feel wanted and desired, but she didn't get that. So now she's retracting, going back in the moon, going back in the shell, and getting quiet, Four Swords. And over here, the masculines over here quietly embarrassed, worried about their reputation, pulling back, possibly giving to two people, and just wanting to give that offer, but not right away. Holy Spirit, show me what you're doing in the Divine Masculine's life right now with this Hermit vibe. Okay. And what are you doing in the Divine Feminine's life? Okay. Bottom of the deck, and ironically, look at this. Wow. Kundalini Shakti. This is a marriage card also. And look, 10 thumbs up, number 10 on the card. And feminine, you got 10-10. So 10 definitely heralds the new beginning, fresh new start. This is really a marriage and a union, though. I mean, I think you guys are already spiritually intertwined. It says, hers is the arising consciousness that evokes instability within. Did I miss you, Diane, for the 11s? Because I didn't realize that you got the new January subscription. I only got the list about a week ago, So if you ordered it anytime this month after a week ago, I didn't see your name on the list, and that's probably why. But I will mark you down if you are a new subscriber in the Ultimate, and you will be done for sure. Okay? For the 1111. And I can do you today. But here we have some instability within. Inner disturbance and instability wrought by Kundalini Shakti is an obscuring grace. There's an internal disorder, and it is a necessary step towards divine reorganization. Reassure your heart that no matter what may appear to be real, at a spiritual level, all is well. Outworn energy is being processed and broken apart. From the ashes of this inner fire, the new you shall emerge. Let what needs to happen, happen. So I feel this is a lot of just go with the flow. If you are having some kind of a regret by being intimate with someone you regret being intimate with, and you're like, I wish I wouldn't have done it. I shouldn't have done it. I shouldn't have put myself in that position. Had I listened to my instincts with the moon, maybe we wouldn't be having this quiet period, this separation, this weirdness between us. But there's some kind of, I'm sorry that I even did it. And it could be him, it could be you, it could be both of you, whatever. But that's kind of the overall underall energy we're feeling with the leaving card and the hermit vibe and the tower. That's what we're feeling. Fem, you've got the 4 swords of silence, rest, and rejuvenation. And you've got the moon, which is quiet, inward, deep thought, deep feelings. Your masculine's got this resistance up, walls, and being stubborn and stuck. And then that lovely hermit of withdrawing, pulling back, going in a separate direction all alone. So let's go ahead and dive in and see what's happening in your masculine's life as they do this soul searching. They have number 11, Durga Kalika. She is fierce divine justice, an unyielding resolution in favor of the light. She is every method and all means necessary to ensure success for the soul. She is the unexpected victory, arising at the very moment when everything seems lost, transforming tragedy into triumph. She is the spiritual sun, our light over radiant our light and our ever radiant reminder that from the darkest night, a new dawn shall always arise. Dare to trust more in your faith than your fear. For every problem that can arise, there can be more divine solutions. They're unfolding even now. All right, so justice, and it's in favor of goodness, righteousness. I think what's definitely being said is your person is pulling back and reflecting on what's the right thing to do. Kali, the tower, is making them do the right thing. And they may have for a while been doing the wrong thing. You know, they did the wrong. And now they're going to do the right thing. So I do believe that 6 of Swords is getting over the problems and going into smooth waters. There is something left that they have to conquer, and that's their ego, their reputation. They're dealing with it, and that's what's happening. In both of these messages, though, your light is calling them home. The light, the righteousness, the truth, the goodness, that's what's calling them in. Do they love you? I think that is a very important question. Does this person love you? See how this person feels about you. Show me what the divine masculine really feels for the femme. Bottom of the deck, I don't intend to come and go. I'm just overwhelmed when I feel you moving on and scared when things start to go too well. So you might have noticed, and I feel for a lot of you, you might have gotten intimate with your person and then they got scared and pulled away or just paused the connection. And you're like, why did you pause the connection? We were doing so well. We were talking every day, multiple times. We were seeing each other. We were joking. We were laughing. Things were going well. And now you're quiet. And now it stopped moving forward. And now we're not growing. And this person's leaving you questioning and regretting being intimate at all. But there's this apology. I don't mean to do that. I just don't know how to act when you and I are getting along really well. And the next card about how they feel of you is I save everything you send me. I'm sorry I don't always know the right response, but I am coming up with better answers. All right, let's get a message about your love there. Nope, it's not going to be from here. Okay. Transformation, Scorpio vibes, and death. Very similar to yesterday's reading. You should watch it. It was a third-party reading. Very good reading. But we have your relationship with one another is about to get deeper. Love conquers and transforms all things. So you guys are getting closer, believe it or not. It may not seem like that, but you're getting closer. Much closer. Bottom of the deck, deep in your heart, you already know the answer. So you need to start doing what's right. All right, let's see what Kali is taking out for the feminine. We have Maha Kali, number 16. And it says, her magnificence steadies the anxious mind and reassures the heart of the empowering grace that arises through trust in her. Attempting to fathom the wisdom beyond the workings of the Divine Mother would be like trying to cram the entire ocean into a teacup. Such wisdom is vast, and our perspective is limited. Yet, we don't need to understand divine will to benefit from it. Better to allow the creativity and resourcefulness and unlimited vision to take effect in your life, bringing you every grace necessary for your blessed fulfillment. So she shows up to represent a time where there's multiple issues, where there's more than two arms to handle more than one problem. This is kind of reassuring. The divine can accomplish works beyond that which what you would think is even possible. So the divine feminine is juggling. You've got a lot of arms there. So you're juggling more problems than just one. You may have more than one person that you're intimate with or more than one relationship that's just baffling you. But it's like we're going to make sense of it. And You don't need to understand how that's going to happen, but it's going to happen. And something good is going to come from all of this. There's a protective compassion that sometimes prevents you from seeing anything other than what's in front of you. This card reminds you that it will all be at the best time. It may refer to something that you've acknowledged in the past or something happening right now, but it's essential to your psyche and your understanding that if you've ever felt like your best insights are after a shower or after you switch off the Durga yoga class exercise session, then maybe you're experiencing how much easier it is to access divine guidance when you switch off and empty your mind rather than filling it with a million thoughts. Be here and now and attend to what you can attend to now. So I think the divine feminine's overthinking. I think that's why Virgo's here. I think that's why the moon is here and the Four of Swords. You are extremely overthinking. I think you got intimate and you were expecting more. I think you just expected more of whatever was going on and you didn't get it. So that just, you got back in your shell. And in your shell, you're thinking over and over again, what did I do? What did I do? What did I do? Ugh, you know, such a mess. Anyways, Spirit's like, don't. There are things happening behind closed doors you can't see. There's a beautiful divine intervention going on, and it's all going to be for the good, and you're worrying way too much. You're reading too much into a situation. You're imagining the worst. You're setting yourself up for fear. Again, you're just thinking the worst, and Spirit's asking you to not do that. Things have changed. Your person is thinking and growing and changing, so are you. And it's like, things change. Don't give up. I know that's how you really feel. You're like, I'm going to get past this. Don't give up on me. I know I'm overthinking and overworrying, but things are going to get better. All right, let's get one of these for you. What do you need to know about love? You need to learn some balance. Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of agreeing. And a great relationship is one that both supports and challenges you. So if you're feeling challenged in this relationship, that's good. You shouldn't feel like everything's peaches and ice cream and cupcakes. Passion is alive in your life. That's just what's happening. You got the Desire card multiple readings lately. A magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you right now, so just enjoy it. Okay? Have you noticed lately where you just feel like Venus has paid you a visit and you feel more sexy and you feel more attractive and you feel like you're more open with your sexuality? Just know that that's the presence that surrounds you, and that's why you're feeling that vibe. All right, what does Spirit see coming up for you? Spirit, what do you see coming up for the Divine Femme and the Divine Masculine together? What is the next part of their journey as they go off into the realm of the Hermit? We have a yes, which is good. It's positive. Yes, we're moving forward. Yes, things are getting better. Yes, they're thinking about you. Yes, they care about you. Yes to all of that. The butter represents that beautiful transformation. Then we have you're my other half. So we have a yin-yang energy, which is very beautiful. And I feel like I have the urge to say you are forgiven. You are forgiven. You may be worried about something that you did. If you're watching me, just know that you're forgiven. Don't beat yourself up and overanalyze it. the next part in your journey is your person's going to run away. They're going to run away from the karmic, and they're going to run away from problems and toxicities. So they are going to be running. And you are in the cathedral. So you're probably going to go to church or a temple or an ashram of something, a spiritual place of spiritual healing. You're going to go to your faith, and your person's going to get out of Dodge. We have Six of Swords and the running away. I think it's safe to say that your person's going to move on and get out of a situation, that they were only in that situation because of what everybody else thought or what they thought, but it was like not real. It was always wearing a mask. Anyways, you're returning to your faith, and you're going to start calming your mind and going through some kind of spiritual practice with sage or Palo Santo or incense, some kind of a ritualistic healing, maybe a salt bath, rose water, whatever. Like, you're going to be going through some kind of a cleansing. What does Spirit want to say about you guys? Heart is the new balls. How did balls get so hyped up as the power center of the world? The heart, my friend, has always been far more powerful than those two delicate dangly things. Check in with your heart. Put your hands over that giant thumping muscle and ask it to straighten up. How would it run your day if it was given the chance to rule? And then give it the chance. So I like that. It's follow your heart. That's what Spirit says. Bottom of the deck. The wound is the place where the light enters you. And you have to feel that wound to know that it's there. So if you're feeling a little bit wounded right now, it's okay. You've been triggered. You're meant to heal it, which is why you guys are going through a period of isolation. All right. So all in all, I see that this is going in a good direction. If you are being an overthinker and an over-worrier, this message is not to panic. I said not to panic. I said not to panic. In my Vince Vaughn voice. He said not to panic. Okay. Where are you guys headed as a couple? Where are you guys headed as a couple? I'm also hearing something come to me while I'm doing this. You had to go do what you needed to do to get it out of your system, but to also remember the difference between what is spiritual and what is right and what is just carnal and physical. I think both of you are experiencing this contrast. And so don't overthink it, okay? You had to figure that out, and that's what was needed. Bottom of the deck is ascending the mountain. Keep going forward. Just keep swimming. Keep going forward. 44 minutes on the clock as well could be a main number for you. But here we have reaching your destination. Your light is shining brightly. Again, you may feel like you're a dark person and you're doing dark things and it's a dark time, but all these cards keep saying is no, it's a great time. Things are looking up. Light is leading you. Let your heart guide you. Things are going good. Don't worry so much. So much worry for one person. And if you're watching me right now, one of the biggest messages is go to bed early. You need to rest. You're very tired and you need to recover. All right, so all your hard work and effort is paying off. Glory and triumph and success are yours. If you've been giving your power away, now is the time to reclaim it. Now is the time to stand in your own light. A destination is less of a place, but more of a new way of seeing the world. Your dreams are moving faster than you think, and they're going into fruition. If you have been doing any incomplete projects or you have some unresolved relationships, this is the time to complete them. This is an important part of reaching your destination. Take time to celebrate and acknowledge the success that you're reaching. Also, the Sacred Traveler wants you to know that the voyage is long and there are many adventures along the way. But as your trek reaches the destination, there's a feeling of joy and celebration. It's important to stop, rest, and congratulate yourself for who you are and for what you have done. The traveler forgives those who on the voyage were less than honorable. Release any feelings of resentment, fear, sadness, or embarrassment that you may have gathered along the road. For both of you, by the way. You've reached your goal, or are about to very soon. So let everything else go, because you are a majestic being who can bring light into the hearts of others. Celebrate and honor yourself, because you are so worth it. And again, and I kept feeling that throughout the reading. Forgive yourself. Don't have so many regrets. Keep swimming. You know? I think you get scared and you second guess yourself because they get quiet. Or they pull back. And things feel different. And you're like, uh-oh, what did I do wrong? Is it me? Did I smell bad? Did I embarrass myself? Did I move too quickly? What did I do? Diane, Steph, yes, I did pay 2 months on a row for the ultimate subscription. Okay, great. Well, you have a lot of goodies coming to you. So after this video, we're going to answer a few questions. So since you've done 2, I don't think I did you last month, we'll go ahead and do multiple 1111s. So instead of just getting 1 with the bottom of the deck, you're going to get 2 with 2 bottom of the decks for the 1111s for your subscription. And then if you have another question additionally, we can ask that. And that would be for the 22 of last month. And then you're going to be able to still get the 22 for this month. So you've got quite a few cards coming today. So get your questions ready and we'll do that next. Yeah, you're so welcome. Yeah, I'm hoping I feel better too. I keep taking meds. It better jump and snap into shape already. All right, so as we close, Spirit's just going to reveal something about your guys' true love, okay? Oh, jeepers. Well, you know what? I'll just, a few of them fell. We're just going to take them all because, everything happens for a reason. So give me a second. Everything's for a reason. It's not by accident, happenstance. I think what Spirit wants me to say with these cards, whatever comes out is going to be a confirmation. So that way you know how to resonate with the reading. So bottom of the deck, we have Web of Lies. So overall, underall, your relationship with this person has had something to do with a web of lies. You've been involved in it. They've been involved in it. Whatever. There's just a string of untruths. More confirmations about your connection. Is this me or not? You have a true soul tie. This is a true love bond. This is divine soulmates or divine twin flames, but you're meant to be together. Next, you guys are going to have the talk. There may be some avoidance right now, but don't worry, the talk is coming. Next, you guys are going to have a reconciliation. It is on the way. Again, twin flame energy, you guys are meant to be. Next, you might be unsure right now and you have more questions than answers. Don't feel like you need to overthink all of this. Your heads are in the clouds. You don't see what's in front of you. There's a lot of confusion. Just trust spirit and have faith. You are both destined for a fresh start. And that's going to be starting up, I feel, in spring. This is a beautiful little strawberry bush. So very soon, going into spring, get ready. There's a fresh start ready to happen, 2024. This is for people who have been in a third-party connection. So one recommendation for a reading for you is the reading I did yesterday. So I want you to go to my website, not my website, but my YouTube channel. When you get to my page, don't just look at the videos directly under me immediately. Go to the top of the list and you're going to see a section that says live. Click on the word live and then you're going to see the proper list. And that's going to have all the most recent videos. So the very first video at the top before this one is a third-party reading. And I think you should watch that because this came up. Anyways, another card that is here is chemistry. So you and this person have a wonderful, excellent chemistry. All right? And don't let anyone tell you different. You love to snuggle, hug, kiss, hold, talk, be around this person. You guys are very comfortable around each other. It is not something everybody has. Chemistry just happens when you are meant to be, and you guys are with your soul ties. So no, this is not a typical chemistry. You don't have a chemistry with anybody else the way you have a chemistry with this person. I'm glad you liked the reading, Dojacel. Maybe I will do more of that style. So then we have the energy of financial. And so something else that may ring true for you in this reading is both of you are putting money away or dealing with some kind of financial matter, something very important financially that needs to be dealt with, or just saving and working very hard. But both of you are financially minded at this time. Next, we have trust. And that's the last bit. You need to trust in divine timing, trust in your path, trust in their love, trust in this journey, just trust. And believe that there is still a fire lit for you in their heart if there is a fire in your heart for them. You wouldn't be having a fire lit in yourself if there wasn't another one to match you. So don't worry. All right, guys, that concludes this Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine reading. It's a little quiet right now. There's some crickets. There's some loneliness and pulling away. There's a lot of overthinking and guilt and embarrassment and some things we're going to need to let go of. But Spirit says we are moving into victory and moving into union. And that's something to celebrate. And Kali says you need to trust and have faith that this is all in divine timing and that justice will prevail. Goodness will always conquer evil and light will always conquer over the dark. So don't let your minds get away with you guys. I think that's like a majority of your reading. Don't let your mind get away with you and your ideas and thoughts because you really don't even really know what's going on. You really don't. You need to trust. All right, that concludes this reading. Thank you so much for watching. Please like this video if you haven't already, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Remember, like I always say, this is a journey, not a destination, so just keep swimming. All right, and so Diane, I'm going to do your reading because you were not here yesterday or the day before on any of that. We're going to make up for your reading. So let's see what's going on. Do you have your questions ready? Let's see. Hey, Peaches. Oh, you guys are welcome. Yeah, the lighting probably is just a little dark. It got dark in my room. It's cold and wintry and dark, and it is dark already over here, pretty much. Diane, are you here? Do you have your questions? Okay, what is coming up in my life for 2024? All right, let's get into it. Do you want to know in general, like money and love and everything else? Or do you want to know specifically what's coming up in my life for love? Okay. Holy Spirit, please guide and direct me for Diane Ramirez. I really would like to know. Oh, great. Sorry about that, guys. I had somebody come to my door. They were just visiting. They're just church people. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Anyways, let's get it. So, Holy Spirit, please guide and direct me for Diane Ramirez. Please show me what needs to be seen for the upcoming year. Please show me what needs to be seen for the upcoming year of 2024 for Diane. That should help a little bit. Got even darker a second ago. All right, bottom of the deck, the Six of Swords. Diane, I think it's very fair to say that this is the year of settling the score, settling old debts, settling old karma, and it's the year of closure. Closure on pain, past, anything. This is the year that you're going to manifest a marriage. You're going to start manifesting it. There's a lot you've been holding back from yourself about what you really wanted in a partner. You never really gave yourself the time to look into it deeply and say out loud, this is what and who I really want. So I see this year as a year of seriousness and planning and taking action, like really on the manifestation you want for marriage. And I think you're going to get wish fulfillment in 2024. This is a year of feast and famine. There's going to be a highlight where your money is just looking nice. And there's going to be a time where you probably spent a bit too much, or things get really tight, or there's a lot more debts that you have to take care of. Either way, Spirit says, either if you have a high or a low financially, you will always be able to pay your bills. They will always be paid. Maybe not always on time, but they will always be paid, no matter what happens this year. Great wealth, great money is headed your way. This could be purchasing a house. This could be the cost of a wedding. This could be the cost of starting a new business. That takes a great deal of money, which you will have. But then with that comes great responsibility, which is the debt of that mortgage, the debt of those cars, the debt of that business, the debt of that marriage, etc. And so it says, you know, it's a good thing that you're going to rise and have all this power and have all these things. But with that comes great amounts of debt. But again, you shouldn't worry, because Six of Pentacles is we're going to have enough. The Ace of Cups is here saying there is going to be what feels like a new love in your life. I think it's going to be a water sign, and you're going to have the option to reconcile with this lover some karmic debts, perhaps. This is someone from a past life. They may be new to you, but they're not new to your soul. And more than anything, just know that this love that's coming in, this past lover, is destined for you. And there is definitely fate and karma tying you to this person. This is the year you get over crying over spilled milk. This is the year you get over someone. This is the year you get rid of all heartbreak. But there's going to be some great success of karma, which is what goes around comes around. And good things are coming to you. Opportunities are coming to you. No one's going to force you down a path and tell you, Diane, go left, Diane, go right. This is going to be your needing to follow your own intuition with the star. But you are going to be divinely guided in 2024 on a path of abundance and prosperity and healing old wounds. I honestly feel like this is a comeback year for you. And you might even reinvent yourself. You might do things you never thought you've done. And there may be a great deal of travel. But more than anything, there is a new lover in your life. Or like I said, a past lover that feels new to you. I do feel it's a water sign. I also strongly feel like this person is a Pisces. And put here on your path for your spiritual journey. Also for love and romance, but this person has some karma with you and spiritual beliefs. Let's see what Spirit wants to say about this new lover. This new lover is, well, transformation. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. You also got romance. Cupid's arrow strikes. All right, so This beautiful love is going to renew you big time. Bottom of the deck is you need to surrender to what's happening. There are times you must surrender the old before something new can enter your life. Let go and know that everything's going to work out. Let's see what the Sacred Traveler wants to say. The narrow pathway. Tread thoughtfully. This has a lot to do with choices. Sometimes you're going to want your choices to be in broad letters and a big sign right in front of you. But that's not going to be the signs that you're going to see. There's going to be some very subtle, very small cues to help guide you on this path. That's why you need to be really in touch with your spiritual sense of guidance. You are spiritually going to be freshly awoken in 2024, so your intuition is going to be turned on. There's a lot of pain in your past with marriage and bottled up emotions. So this could have been a divorce, an old relationship from the past, even childhood perhaps in your parents' marriage. But there's been a lot of unresolved feelings about that. And this is the year that you're going to have complete closure on a lot of those triggers. So a great healing is going to come over you in 2024. There it is again, choices, choosing your path, the narrow pathway. Look at all those signs and synchronicities. Those are the subtle signs that you're going to have to pay attention to. When things come in threes, when there's certain numbers, when there's little signals, you have to pay attention to those little things. That's how you know how to make your choice. You also need to move somewhere where there's a pretty tree outside your bedroom window. That's important. There's something for you about waking up and seeing that tree and the beauty of it every day that sets off the tone for the day, that thus sets off the tone for your life. So maybe you have to plant a tree in front of your bedroom window, or maybe you're going to be considering in 2024 moving somewhere where there's a beautiful tree in front of your window, but that's very, very important for your psyche. Let's see. Choosing your path is a lot like choosing your partner, and that might have a lot to do with it. But it says all is possible. There's a new person or vista ahead, and you have the power to choose. And Diane, within this is your freedom. Do not allow the restrictions and limitations placed on you by the expectations of your family and friends or others to kind of control your path. Be daring. Cast aside conventions and restrictions. Dance, laugh, explore. Go beyond your predictable behavior. Say yes to life. You support others by stepping into their freedom. The Sacred Traveler wants you to know, choose life on your terms. Move beyond those situations that you've outgrown. Sometimes to be free, the traveler needs to put down his pack and just keep walking. So yeah, sometimes you have to put down people, places, things, just mostly people and places, so you can go on your own journey, so you can be more abundant. There are times to live an ordinary life, but there are also times to cast ordinary aside and fling your arms to the heavens with joy. You are not on the planet to always meet the needs and expectations of others or societies. You're here to explore, expand, and step into your extraordinary life. Don't unconditionally accept the rules that have been placed on yourself or that of others. Choose pathways that lead to greater freedom and happiness. So there's a lot of closure going on in 2024. And that, I mean, I felt that from the beginning, a lot of closure. This is a year of closure. You may be closing on a house, closing on a business, closing a connection with an ex, getting closure on family dramas, closing accounts, whatever this is. You're going to be choosing your path wisely. And you're doing your own thing, and you are following your heart. And this is a brand new start and a wish fulfillment. 2024 is going to be a year of happiness with that star card there and the Ace of Cups. This is a year of happiness. You're going to be getting back to your roots, back to your old self. This is bringing to life old dreams, old wishes, old desires, maybe even some past life karma that is good past life karma, but some good past life experiences that you're going to bring into your life. It's going to be a part of you now. And remember, as you step in and you gain great big gains, and this is a big company, this is a very big house, this is a lot of money, this is a new business idea, this could be a new family. The Ten of Pentacles is expansion. It is a lot, and it is a lot with your family. And there's this beautiful marriage card here. So I feel like this is a year of marriage, union, and partnership with your fated partner. So love is coming into your life. If you're not going to be in a brand new relationship, you're going to feel like your relationship has been rejuvenated and renewed and refreshened. Okay, so your old person's going to feel like a brand new person. But everything in life is going to have a splash of freshness on it. I'm almost seeing a splash of fresh paint. Fresh paint can just redo a whole space. Sometimes all you need is paint. Paint your life many, many colors with this Ace of Cups. Get creative and know that it's worth it, and whatever you're investing in, it absolutely pays off in the end. Yes, it's going to feel like a burden. Yes, it's going to feel like a drain, but it answers so many questions. It fulfills so many venues of emptiness. So this is a financial hardship or a loss or frustration that is well worth it. And yeah, that's what I see coming in for you for 2024. Let's get something you should know. Okay, what should you know? What should you know? Look at the moon. That's pretty basic and obvious, but follow the moon cycles better. I don't know how old you are, but 13 moon cycles, 13 months, very pagan, but, you know, follow your natural cycle, okay? And maybe journal about your moon cycle. There's going to be 2 weeks on, 2 weeks off. That's kind of how it goes with the moon. The new moon, the full moon, we go through these things. I want the biggest message for you to be taken with this is, I'm not always going to be full of energy. You are not a man. It doesn't matter if you want to look like one or be like one. It's just your body is not. And as this beautiful feminine energy that you are, it is honor the feminine in you. Honor her. And know that there's going to be parts of the month where you are thirsty and tired and run down, and you have half the amount of energy as you normally have. And those are the times for you to read, soak in baths, cuddle up, rest, and do not worry about the judgment. Don't worry about all the things that have to be done. That's for you. You are a living, breathing organism, and it needs to be cared for. And then when you're on and you've got those 2 weeks of zest and energy, boom, go for it. Paint, renovate, build, create, work long hours, whatever, exercise. Those are the weeks to be on, you know? And so when you're looking at the moon, honor your moon cycles. Even if you're an older person, you have to honor your moon cycles. Okay, it doesn't matter what phase of the moon you are, what part of the triple goddess you are, the maiden or the crone, it doesn't matter. You need to care about yourself enough to respect your body and the cycles that it goes to. And bottom of the deck, we have the secret to being a good human is learning not to take your stress and problems and drama out on others. So I don't know, maybe that's for you. Maybe that's for someone you love that's been taking out their stress on you. But being a good human is not putting our spiritual and emotional BS on someone else. It's not their problem. So there may be something about you helping someone you love, learning how to regulate, or you learning how to regulate. And we all do. I'm still learning how to regulate in very good ways. Baths and wine and whatnot, but learn how to regulate, because sometimes we have to catch ourselves if we're putting our problems on others, you know? So anyways, this is your reading so far. So thank you for being an ultimate subscriber, girl. I appreciate you. And yay, I look forward to doing more. Don't forget, with your ultimate subscription, you're going to be getting free classes. So let me know which one you want to start with, the astrology or the tarot. We're going to be doing another astrology class coming up. So you're going to get to be a part of that for free. And you're part of the 100 Club. And your gift is also coming. So don't forget about any of that. All these good things are coming. I'm going to mark you down just to make sure you're in there on that. Okay. All right. So I love you, and I'll see you guys. Oh, you want to do astrology? Okay. So I'm going to mark that down, astrology. All right. I'll send you that link. The 100 Club is 10 questions a year, or however much you want. And you get one a month. So usually it's like 10 months. And you just get to ask one question. I do 100 Club readings, and yeah, you get one question, multiple cards, just one question. And you can use that monthly, or you could skip a couple months. You can let that go on for as long as you'd like. It's kind of just indefinite. You get to use it as much as you want to use it, but you are automatically included in that. Once your 10 questions for the 100 Club are done, because that's a 50% savings, you can reorder the 100 Club. It's just $100, and it pays for 10 questions over a period of however long you want. Anyone can order the 100 Club. You guys can be a part of the 100 Club as well. But I only let a certain amount of people be in the 100 Club. That's why it's a club. So it's up to 20 people. Once I reach that 20-person max, no one else can be in the club for that year or whatever, because it would be too many readings to do in one day. So it's up to 20. It used to just be 10 people, but I let it grow a little bit. So yeah, you're welcome to be a part of that. You're free and enrolled in that, with a part of being the ultimate subscriber. You get that first 100 Club for free. All right. And you still get half off the emergency reading and 15% off in anything else you want to order with me. So if you ever consider ordering anything, that's all a part of your ultimate subscription. All right. Well, I love you. And you guys, thank you so much for watching me. And remember, I'm grateful, so grateful. And this channel is because of you. And I just appreciate you all for tuning in and viewing it and liking it and subscribing. And I look forward to doing readings with you guys every day. So I hope I see you next time. Just keep swimming, guys. I love you. Bye, Markers. Bye, Doja Cell. Bye, Allie. All right, I love you guys. Bye.